Have you seen the recent headlines about people losing their U.S. citizenship? It's definitely causing concern. And honestly, we're feeling a bit uneasy too. In this video, I'm going to break down the main reasons why someone might lose their American citizenship. Whether you were born in the U.S. or became a citizen through naturalization, it's crucial to stay informed and understand the situations that could put your status at risk. Don't wait for a surprise from immigration. Be prepared and protect your future in the United States. Did you know that in certain situations, the U.S. government can actually take away your citizenship? Becoming an American citizen comes with strong rights and legal protections. But if you became a citizen through naturalization, you're not completely untouchable. Unlike those born in the U.S. and protected by the 14th Amendment, naturalized citizens can lose their status if certain conditions apply. Today I'll explain the specific scenarios that could lead to citizenship revocation, and what every immigrant should know to avoid putting their future in the U.S. at risk. Stay tuned, because this information could protect your American dream. For many, being a U.S. citizen feels like a lifelong guarantee, whether you were born here or earned it through hard work and naturalization. But here's the shocking truth. In some rare but serious cases, that citizenship can actually be taken away. But what is citizenship really? It's not just about holding a U.S. passport. It's about your right to vote, live and work freely in the United States, and be protected under American law. If you were born in the U.S., your citizenship is protected under the 14th Amendment. But for those who became citizens through the naturalization process, after passing interviews, background checks, and proving good moral character, things can be more complicated. Here's the thing. While most people never have to worry, there are legal grounds under which naturalized citizens can face denaturalization, meaning their citizenship can be revoked. In this video, we're going to break down the exact situations that could lead to this, and what you need to know to protect your immigration status. So, how can the U.S. government actually take away someone's citizenship? This only applies to people who became citizens through naturalization, not to those born in the United States. But for naturalized citizens, there's a legal process called denaturalization, and it can happen under specific circumstances, especially when fraud or illegal actions are involved. Let's break down the main reasons why someone could lose their U.S. citizenship. 1. Illegally obtaining citizenship. If you didn't truly meet the requirements when you applied, for example, you weren't a lawful permanent resident long enough or lacked good moral character, then your citizenship can be considered invalid and revoked. 2. Fraud or lying during the process. If you intentionally hid information, like a criminal past or a previous deportation order, that's a serious issue. U.S. immigration law allows for denaturalization when the lie was material, meaning it could have changed the outcome of your case. This was made clear in a 2017 Supreme Court case. 3. Ties to dangerous organizations. If within 5 years of becoming a citizen, you're found to have been part of a group considered hostile to the U.S., such as a terrorist or subversive organization, your citizenship can be challenged. 4. Dishonorable discharge from the military. If you earned your citizenship through military service but receive a dishonorable discharge before completing 5 years of honorable service, you could lose your citizenship. While these cases are rare, they do happen. In fact, between 1990 and 2017, the U.S. government took legal action in dozens of cases to revoke citizenship under these rules. So don't panic, but do stay informed. Knowing your rights and responsibilities as a citizen is the best way to protect your future in the United States. Even though losing U.S. citizenship is rare, it's a very serious legal matter. According to immigration experts, there are only about a dozen denaturalization cases per year, but each one goes through federal court and requires solid evidence. The government must prove its case clearly before citizenship is officially taken away. And here's something important. If your citizenship is revoked, you don't just become stateless. You return to your previous immigration status, such as permanent resident. But in many situations, this could lead to removal proceedings and even deportation. Now let's talk about another way people lose their citizenship. Voluntarily. This is called renunciation, and it happens when a person chooses to give up their U.S. nationality on their own. This isn't about breaking the law, it's about making a personal decision to no longer be a U.S. citizen. The Immigration and Nationality Act lists several actions that can lead to renunciation, including 1. Becoming a citizen of another country after turning 18, with a clear intent to renounce your U.S. citizenship. 2. Taking an oath of allegiance to a foreign government. 3. Serving in a foreign military that's in conflict with the U.S. 4. Formally renouncing your citizenship at a U.S. embassy or consulate abroad. 5. Or even, in very rare cases, doing so during wartime inside the U.S. with special approval from the Department of Justice. There's also extreme cases, like treason or trying to overthrow the U.S. government, that can be used to argue for loss of nationality. But here's the catch. Just doing one of these things isn't enough. The State Department has to prove you intended to give up your citizenship. For example, joining a foreign military alone won't automatically cost you your citizenship unless it's clear you meant to abandon your U.S. ties. Recent changes in how the U.S. handles denaturalization have sparked a lot of debate in recent years. During the Trump administration, the Department of Justice took a more aggressive stance. In 2020, a specialized denaturalization unit was created to investigate and prosecute individuals who may have gained citizenship through fraud, criminal activity, or ties to terrorism. The government said the goal was to focus on serious offenders, like war criminals, human rights violators, or those involved in national security threats. But not everyone agreed with this approach. This shift raised an important question. Could naturalized citizens be unfairly targeted? Whether you agree or disagree with these actions, one thing is clear. Knowing your rights as a citizen and staying informed about immigration policy is more important than ever. How can you protect your U.S. citizenship? While losing your American citizenship is rare, it's not impossible, especially for naturalized citizens. So here are some essential tips to help you protect your status and avoid future problems with immigration. First, be 100% honest on all immigration applications, interviews, and forms. Even small lies or omissions can come back years later and be used against you. Second, keep copies of all your documents, especially your naturalization certificate, approval notices, and any paperwork you submitted to USCIS. These could be crucial if your status is ever questioned. And third, know your rights as a U.S. citizen. Understand what you're entitled to, what your responsibilities are, and how the laws affect you. Staying informed is your best defense. Remember, U.S. citizenship comes with strong protections, but also serious responsibilities. The more informed and careful you are, the safer your future will be. A little awareness today can protect your status for life. And that wraps up today's video on how the U.S. government can revoke your citizenship. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think denaturalization laws are fair, or do they go too far? Let us know what you think in the comments below. We read every one. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more important updates about U.S. immigration, citizenship, and your rights as an immigrant. Thanks for staying with us until the end. Your support means a lot. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay informed and protect your status.